guys, welcome back to Disney Life Happy Wife. Today I'm going to show you how to make floral mini ears. Come along. What you need is some floral wire. This is the brand I got from Michael's. That is 12 gauge right down there. 12 gauge. You need a plain headband. These ones are my favorite. I got that from Hobby Lobby. It's got like a little thing to put a clip in, but they're the most comfortable, and they are the most comfortable for kids and adults. And then you're gonna need a coffee mug. I use the You Are Here. This is the Hollywood Studios one. That is to measure for the floral wire for the ears to make this circle. You can choose any round, small or big mug, depending on how big you want your ears. I like mine a pretty big size, so I found that the You Are Here mugs are perfect for that. You will also need some artificial flowers. I got this artificial floral. It's like a clip. I'm gonna cut all the little flowers off. I got that at home for about $3. The pair that we are making today is for my mother-in-law, and she either wanted purple or like a dusty pink, and this was the closest I could find to that. And then you're gonna need either a pair of wire cutters or a pair of scissors you don't really care about, which is what these are. These were from IKEA. They work just fine to cut the wire. And then these are my nicer craft scissors. I don't recommend using your craft scissors for cutting the wire. And then a hot glue gun, extra glue sticks. So yeah, also some people might want to protect their surface. I just thought the wood made for the best backdrop. So let's go ahead and measure our ears. What you're gonna want to do, I don't have an overhead tripod, so this is a little bit more difficult, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your wire, wrap it around your mug, and what you want to make sure that you do is that you're giving yourself extra room to crimp the wire around the headband. So it should look something like that when you cut it. So it should look something like that when you cut it. So this is my shape. You can see it there. That's my shape there. So we're just going to cut it. And then after I cut it, I usually kind of wrap it around the mug like this again and really like just run my fingers over it to make it a nice round circle. This wire is very bendable, so you should be able to fix any mistakes you make. And there is one ear. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the other one, and then we will meet back up and attach them to the headbands. I nearly forgot, you can do it with your fingers, but it's much easier to get the wire ears around the headband tightly with some pliers. So this is about the placement I want, and so what I'm gonna do is wrap this up once and then twice, and you wanna try to make sure that you've got the flatter part where the head is going to be. So I'm wrapping these around here. And again, if your ears get a little bit misshapen, it's very easy to rebend it however you need it to. And then I always go back in with my pliers, tighten it up.
I just grabbed the ears.
That's okay, Lucy.
No, can't.
And then see how this is kind of bent up? I'm going to go ahead and take my mug, wrap the ear back around there, and then just use my fingers to reshape it. These being so bendy, if you are traveling, flying with these, I highly recommend putting them in like a plastic container and possibly bringing your own mug to reshape it around, or just plan on something to kind of reshape it around. All right, so there is one ear. Let's get the other ear. or ears without flowers. Next, let's add some flowers. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and snip all of these flowers off of the stems. You want to leave some, like I'll probably cut it about here because it's easier to hot glue them down if they've got a little bit of a stem. Plenty for now. So what I usually do is take my ears how they are, and since these ones are all pretty much the same, I'm just gonna kind of lay them out and see how they're gonna lay and how many I'm gonna need for each side, because you want to make sure to put some on the back as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and glue and just start placing, because these ones are just a little bit lighter than the other ones I've used. So let's go ahead and do that. This is about the halfway point. So what I'm doing is I'm applying the hot glue to right on top of the headband, right on top of the wire, and then just lightly pressing them down.
Okay.
So the back is going to look like this until you apply your second row of flowers back here. Front product, we are going to head and flip this over and do the back. This point, and I wonder if I should add some green. So there's the back. As you can see, it's covered, and then the front is beautiful and full. I'm just debating. I always like to take the green parts and add them. I think I'm gonna see how that looks now. So whenever I cut the leaves, I try to get them as close to the base as I can and try to make a flat edge. And once you get to this part, it's pretty easy to play around with, like, what if I added a little greenery in here, because the flowers are sticking up so much that usually the leaves kind of stick in fairly simply. Yeah, see, I think I like the green. I might just do it just like that. See how that looks. So for the leaves, what I tend to do is stick some glue right in there and then fold it down and stick them right in there, and then I can fluff everything up. And then I can kind of fluff everything up. So let's do this side. And there is my final product. I hope my mother-in-law likes them. Here are our finished product. Little Miss Lucia is modeling them. If you like this video, please subscribe and like this video and comment.
And comment and think it's cool.
Yeah, comment if you think it's cool. All right, Lucia, what do we say?
That it brings to our sheet. Bye.